Good afternoon, everyone. Mark Fuller here. December 26th, the day after Christmas. I'm getting things started right now. I'm on the chart. Looking, waiting. Feel refreshed. Had a great Christmas. Hope you all did as well. I'm back on the charts looking to see what opportunities will come to me. Watching, waiting. I'm very patient. As you all know, I'm going to let this one pass. Students know exactly why I did not take that trade just now. If you want to know why, you need to get into training with us. If you're new to these videos, my name's Mark Fuller. I'm the co-founder of TeamAlliance. And we come on and do this every day. Myself, Enrico, who is my co-founder. We get on the charts. We take a look at the market. We see what the market is revealing about itself to us. And then we trade accordingly. We basically literally wait for trades to come to us. We wait for the opportunities to be presented to us, and then we just simply take them once they are there. It's a very powerful way to see the market, and seeing the market is a very powerful skill to possess. It's something that we not only possess, but it's something that we're constantly cultivating, improving upon, and it is something that we teach our students as well. And it's ongoing. You know, when you have acquired a skill, if you're good and if you're wise, will continuously and continually improve upon that skill. Instead of thinking that, you've arrived at a place where you don't need to know anything more, you always can improve upon something that you are skilled at doing. And this is why we continue to get better at what it is that we're doing. We continue to push the limit. I had someone ask me about, we're doing a one trade a day challenge. And someone asked me, not a student, but someone that was inquiring about our training. They asked me, well, how long are you going to do it for? And my answer was indefinitely. Now that's very powerful. What it means is that you literally will, through the videos, see me grow that small account that started with $100 over time into whatever it's going to become every day as I add on a profitable trade into the account. I mean, it doesn't get any more powerful than that, because the skill, not only the level of skill, but the fact that I possess the skill and I simply apply it over and over again, is what allows me to do that. Very powerful stuff that we're dealing with here. So, something that we know, is something that we teach, and that's pretty much it. I think my internet might have froze up on me. I'm going to try to get this thing situated, and I'm going to come back on once I'm actually in a trade, and we'll take it and we'll pick it up from there. All right, hang on. All right, so we got the first trade of the day, and I'm only going to take 2 trades. As I've been mentioning in the last several videos, I'm only going to take 2 trades a day. I set up until the end of the year, but I'm actually probably going to just do that indefinitely. So we're looking for price to remain below 83, and with 3 seconds left, we're closing at 824. You can see my entry was at 24.50 with 23 contracts. So we're going to calculate that. Where is it? So 24.50 on 23 contracts. So that's 563.50 on my first trade. Wonderful trade. The time right now is 1:40 in the afternoon, and I'm gonna look for one more opportunity, and that's gonna be it for me for today. So 563.50 on my first trade. And right now, overall, the market doesn't have too much activity in it. You have to be aware of when we're in the holiday season, because the markets tend to be more erratic than they normally are throughout other times of the year. And not to say that the markets are more predictable, because that's impossible, as far as trying to predict where the market is going and what direction it's going to move in within a certain time frame. You cannot do that with any level of consistency. And in order to be profitable and to have trading paying you like a business, you have to have a level of consistency. You can't have times where you're doing so well, and then other times where you're getting smacked around. You have to maintain a level of consistency where you're able to just consistently extract profits from the market until you develop your, I would say, your career as a trader. To that point, it's not going to happen. It's just not. And this is why training is so important. People come into our training, once they are introduced to it, they realize what they have without a question. They understand what it is that we're actually doing. They know that the NADEX part of it is secondary. In other words, the platform and the instruments that we're using to capitalize on our ability to see the market, that plays second fiddle to the ability to see the market. That is first and foremost. Until you're able to do that, you don't have a skill. Trading on NADEX is not a skill. Seeing the market is a skill. And there's a difference between the two. So many people are, they come along and they're introduced to what it is that we do. They realize what it is that they have at hand. And you can either decide to go with that or not. If you feel that you're going to find what you're looking for elsewhere, that's fine, because we already know what you're going to run into. We've done it. We literally have done it all. You might want to, try to go out and find a signal service. That doesn't work. You might want to go out and try to buy some strategies. That's not going to work. Because with strategies comes, changes and things that take place in the market outside of your control, outside of the control of whatever strategy you try to curve fit to the market. What happens when the market changes? What happens to the strategy? It becomes null and void. So if you bought something that is obsolete now, you really haven't learned anything. All you did was learn a way to curve fit the market for a certain period of time until that period of time is over with, and then it doesn't work anymore. So these are things that we try, and we're trying our best to save people from the loop that people will go through. It's like, we already know what you're going to go through if you haven't done it already. Many of you have already done it, and you already know that what we're saying is 100% true. So the only way for you really to become successful trading long term, I don't mean overnight, I'm talking about long term, years. For you to be successful for years, you're going to have to learn the skill. What skill? The skill of seeing the market, period. If you don't see the market, you have nothing. If you're not able to see the market, you don't know what is actually going on with anything, because the market dictates everything. It's not the other way around. We don't tell the market what to do. We watch what the market is doing, and then we make our decisions based on what the market reveals about itself to us. It's that simple. But anyway, I didn't mean to rant, but we're coming right off of Christmas, so I had a lot of time really to rest and to think about things, and to talk to some people, and really to see what type of stuff people are going through out here trying to learn how to trade. There's a lot that you guys are going through that you don't have to. If you really just would pay attention and acknowledge what it is that you see when you see us in action, you're gonna save yourself a lot of headache. You really are. But anyway, I want to pause this because I don't want this to run and then I don't get into a trade. Market seems to be moving around a bit now. So we're about 11 minutes in. I'm going to pause this. When I get into a trade, I'll come back on and then we'll pick up from there. All right. Mark Fuller, hang on. All right. So second trade of the day. Market is very light in volume. Light volume can mean opportunity, and it can also mean danger, depending on what you're doing. For us, many times light volume and not a lot of movement means significant opportunity. So I'm in this trade right now short. 33.81 was my entry price, or my entry strike rather. My entry price was 21.75. Looking for price to remain below 33.81, and this is going to be another winning trade. So $21.75 a profit per contract on 23 contracts. So let's calculate that. 21.75 times 23. That's another $500. So we cracked $1,000 today on 2 trades. We're going to add that to what we earned from the first one, which was $563.50, and we're looking at $1,063 on 2 trades. Day after Christmas, Tuesday, December 26th. So once again, we simply just show and prove time and time again that what it is that we're actually capable of doing and demonstrating in the market is as a result of the skill that we have, which is the ability to see the market. Very few people possess this skill, let alone are in position to demonstrate the skill over and over again. So if this is something that you want to learn how to do, you need to learn from someone who knows how to do it. Let me put this on pause. I'm going to shoot over to my promo page and talk to you a little bit more about the service that we offer before this video ends. Hang on. All right, so for $35 a month, you receive access to an enormous amount of training, an enormous amount of knowledge and wisdom, skill, all of the above is what you're gaining by training with us. Myself and Enrico, between the two of us, we collectively have like 40 years of experience trading in the financial markets. 21 for myself personally. So, you're not dealing with brand new people that just started or stumbled on something that they saw in the market and got lucky. You're dealing with people that have been doing this for a long time, and we're just seeing the fruit of all of the struggle that we have gone through for years, like for decades. But in any case, $35 a month gives you access. You can schedule private one-on-one training sessions with us based on our availability, of course, and you can participate in the live group training sessions, which are recorded. So if you miss them live, you can watch the replay. You get immediate access to all of our training as soon as you sign up. So there's no shortage of training whatsoever. You are going to learn, and you are going to have all of the resources available to you to learn, including being in a live trade room environment with us. So to get started, contact me directly on Facebook. You can also send me a text message at this phone number. We'll get you going. We'll get you all set up and get you started training with us, and we'll take it from there. All right, Mark Fuller, TeamAlliance. Thanks for watching. Merry